When my older daughter was smaller, about 4 years old, we lived at the coast, and it was very unusual for snow to happen at the coast. She had never seen snow before, and it snowed one particular night, 18 inches. Well, while it was snowing, I pulled her up into my lap, and one of my favorite pastimes when the girls were small, reading a book to them. This particular book was entitled, maybe you've heard of it, Frosty the Snowman. It's about some snow and a snowman and an old black silk hat and magic that happened. So I'm reading her this as she's watching her first real snow. There was nothing for us to do the next morning but to get up and go outside. And we built a snow person. And we fixed him up, carrot nose, and of course with a little girl you have to put Hershey Kisses for the mouth. You know. I didn't have a black silk hat, but I did have a John Deere green one. So we put that up on top of Frosty, and then we stood back and we looked at this snowman, and she looked up at me and she said, "Daddy, when is he going to come alive?" And I said what I always say when I don't know the answer to one of my daughter's questions: go ask your mother. The next day it was the same thing. "Daddy, when is he going to come alive?" The third day we went out to play in the snow, and I was prepared, but I still didn't have an answer. "Daddy, when is he going to come alive?" "Wait, Daddy, I know. Frosty comes alive when we're not looking." Telephone rings and a contract that you've given up on comes through. I've actually been teaching workshops like this one, and a text message come through to an insurance agent on a client, potential client, who'd been pitched $250,000 worth of term life insurance 6 months ago, chose not to opt into it, but instead chose $1 million universal policy. The agent had given up on the business, but the business still came through. Friends, when you as a business leader are perceiving, focusing and filtering on the positive in your business, when you're conceiving, that is, you're attracting positive people and working with them to create new solutions, and you've actually begun to believe passionately, emotionally engaged in your business, things happen beyond your control, and you watch your business walk in the front door. Why? Because you perceived it, you conceived it, you believed it.